Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition. Back again as your host, Jim here, and joining me as usual.
Hey, dog.
What's up, Nate?
What's up? What's up? What you been up
Yeah,
to?
I don't want to complain about my internet again, but yeah, we
Well,
still have no good internet.
it's been coming for a long time.
Yeah, I know it's been months, right? Months. Every time I think I'm making progress, it's like I sit for another
Well,
month. Like,
I thought all they had to do was replace something now, and you've been good.
well, we say all they had to do, but that
Uh,
all
uh,
they had to do
mhm.
part was like 12 grand or something.
Oh,
So they got to probably figure out who's going to pay for their mistake. But anyways, so at least hopefully we'll make it through this episode. I did tell you that the last episode, right? Not the last one we did, the one before that. I tell you that your video just wasn't even there, any of them,
oh
right?
yeah, he did a couple days
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. I hope that wasn't too terrible because they're all there. People were doing looking at me and in your face. Just
Was it a good look or was it a stupid look?
yeah, it was one of your profile or your whatchamacallit thumbnail photos.
Oh,
But anyways, that's what happens. That's the world we live in. Little behind the scenes stuff, technical stuff. That's what happens when we have crappy internet. And unfortunately, you guys aren't paying us to keep this stuff coming for free. So if you don't like, share, subscribe, and donate. Do we even have a way to donate? Hell, I
I
don't
don't
even know
think
if our
so.
website's working. We keep putting it in the bottom here, but I don't even know if it's working. Reach out, get involved. You know what I mean? Like, just get on here, have fun. We're not gonna.
It
Yeah.
don't matter how
Anyways.
much they donate if your internet don't work.
Well, if they donate more, maybe I can get something better. Maybe Elon Musk will send me a personal satellite.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, like Ukraine's. Oh wow, what do you know? We got some headlines to get into,
Oh,
but
how does this
let
work?
me introduce it before we get to the headlines. This is an episode where we talk about the headlines in the mainstream medium, whether we've read the article or not. Chances are we haven't, because we know you haven't. We just take it for what it is and make up the story as we go, and we get angry and we get mad and we get happy. All those emotions you get without even knowing what the hell you're talking about. But of course, we know what we're talking about. Why is that, Nate?
Because we're just average veterans. We've been around the world and we know everything.
Yeah, that's it. No sniper here. No special forces over there. No sniper here. Yeah, we're just average, dude. And you know
Average
what's great
veterans.
about our information?
Never been fact checked.
At all, right? Not no, well, not by fact checkers, I think.
We might fact check each other, but that don't matter. That don't count.
Sure, sure.
Well, let's
So,
fact
what's
check
that?
this.
What is this? Oh, we ready?
Let's
Oh,
do it.
what do you know? Um, U.S. announces 350 million more in military aid for Ukraine.
I know a fact is we have given Ukraine way too much money. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
At least it wasn't a billion some this time.
Well, right. They're scaling it back. You know what I mean? You know what it is? It's like hundreds rent is due, so we only need a couple million.
I mean, how much can you give this one country that you could pour into your own country and make your own country better? It's ridiculous. Absolutely asinine.
And for what, dude? Like, I still don't understand. I still laugh at all these clowns that put the Ukraine flag up and we stand with Ukraine and Ukraine is for democracy. Ukraine was the most corrupt country. I think they talked about this years ago. I mean, even Democrats were talking about how corrupt Ukraine was. And now all of a sudden they're a beacon of democracy. Like, what? Oh my gosh. But how much money now? What's the total count, Nate?
Oh hell, I can't count that high.
Oh, make it up. Who's going to
Couple.
check you?
I don't want that to be my first fact check.
Couple million or just
Couple billion, just a
say
couple
about
billion.
three for jab.
Well, the billion. Way too damn much. That's
Well, it
my
was definitely
answer.
over a billion, right? Because did they do that in the one shot?
Oh, you did like 30 billion in one shot, didn't they?
Yeah, right. Wasn't it something
Yeah,
crazy like that? Yeah, so
ridiculous.
it's definitely.
Wh-
But yeah, we got to
How do we,
stop this
how do we have all
nonsense.
this money laying around? I mean, where do you get it from?
Well, they're printing it, dude. They're printing. Remember we talked about the bank going under and all that stuff?
Well,
They're
that's
printing it.
why.
They're printing it, and that's causing more inflation. It's a vicious circle, and these people are too stupid to realize it. They're
Well,
just too stupid.
about to fire the old printer up here soon and get me some
Good
cash
deal,
flow
man.
out of
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Pretty soon you're gonna be able to. They're just gonna say, "Ah, just print your own." Our money's worth it. Have you ever seen like you remember when those countries went under, like Brazil and all those, even Iraq, Saudi Arabia, all those things went. I think. Well, I don't think Saudi ever went under, but Iraq did. Weren't they have wheelbarrows full of money in Iraq money because it was worthless?
Oh, probably, yeah.
I mean, that's what the American money's going to be soon. These people are they're killing themselves. I hope they have a good plan to get out of the country when they destroy ours. I hope so, man.
Well,
$350 million.
here's some
God.
countries making sure they don't go under.
Hmm. So this ain't scary, right? Um, China and Russia signed deal to expand their economic ties. I'm not going to say you skipped one, but hey, we'll go with this one.
Oh, I did skip one. Well,
So China and
saving
Russia
it,
signed
saving
deals
it.
to expand their economic ties. What do you think, man?
I mean, can you blame them?
No, but how did this happen? They were mortal enemies.
No, they're acting like it.
Oh, okay. They were pretending like everybody else,
Yeah.
right?
Well, now they had the same enemies in common. So why wouldn't you just join forces? You know,
Yeah, I don't know, man, but I don't know. I mean, like, well, does China is China a threat to Russia?
China's military might be better than Russia's military.
Yeah, but I mean, what would China want Russia for? Do you know what I mean? Russia's not really.
Russian women, duh.
Oh, but can't you just order them? China don't need them. They got enough of their own people if they can't feed.
Yeah,
Why would they want more people? Why would they want more people over there? I mean, they do have like cities that they built that had, nobody's living in, but
those
why
are
would they have
backup.
people there?
Those are backup plans.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you'd figure if they're going to get more people in there and fill those cities, get like farmers or
Well, the
people
next
that had to
one,
grow food.
it's gonna next name's gonna be on there is North Korea joins them too.
Well, yeah, with Iran too, right?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they? They
And what are
all
we going to do?
nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Strengthen our ties with Canada.
And give our industries to Mexico, give Mexico back, give Texas back to Mexico.
I
That's
mean,
probably what's next, right?
I see a problem with it, but if I was those countries, I see why they did it.
Yeah, you don't blame them, but I think it's
No,
our
not at
fault.
all. Oh,
I
of
think
course
we
it
pushed
is.
them together. We literally pushed them together
We gave them a common foe.
because we let somebody blow up the Nord Stream. I don't
Russia,
know who.
Russia did it, right?
Oh, Russia did. They blew up their own pipeline. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think U.S. intelligence said the U.S. did it, didn't they, or something like that?
Of course not, dude. Of course not. I mean, Biden only said that, don't worry, it'll stop. We'll find a way. And then all of a sudden it found a way and it wasn't our fault.
Don't ask questions.
Oh, dude, I've never been more embarrassed to be American in my life. Still love this country, but I've never been more embarrassed.
Well, let's embarrass you some more.
Yeah, right. FBI devoted at least 16,000 more hours to January 6th than the BLM riots in D.C.
Well, how about just the BLM riots in general across the whole country?
Well, and maybe this is just talking about D.C.
Yeah. Well, I guess both of those things happen in D.C., so maybe they're just. So 16,000 more hours, that much more.
If you're paying me, $50 an hour, yeah, hell yeah,
But are you
that's a lot of
surprised?
money, man. That's Ukraine money right there.
I'm not surprised. Well, they spent 16,000 more hours because they had to go testify in court and everything else. They haven't had to go to court for BML riots.
They didn't even arrest anybody. What are you talking about? So how many hours did they spend on BLM riots in D.C.? 6?
Those were mostly peaceful protests. They weren't riots.
Right, right.
January 6th was an insurrection, so they had to investigate that.
Oh gosh, stop, dude. You killed me.
BML riots were only investigated.
BML.
Uh, BLM riots were only investigated by the Metro Police Department. That was at a
Oh
federal.
my.
That was at the federal level.
Right, right. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Yeah, you know what that is? That's my website veteran that I reached out to. He's not on the episode, but he's working on the website.
yeah, good for him.
It just wonders me, like, do these guys like just forget when we record or what? Anyways,
It's like
um,
every 2 days. Every
Right,
days.
right, right. Exactly. It's so hard to remember. But anyways, what the heck were you talking about? Yeah, it's the joke, man. It's just like I said. It's the two-tiered, judicial system. It's the reason that we're losing faith in everything. So I don't know, man. It's a joke. But anyways, the FBI is a joke too. All of it's a joke. That's why we need to get somebody in there to clean house.
Here's cleaning house, and we just talked about this earlier about printing money.
Oh my goodness, this is yelling, yelling. Have you ever seen this lady?
I've seen her,
And-
but
y-
I don't forget what her title is.
Either way, she's like it's scary to watch people like this run the country. Not all yelling. Not all uninsured deposits will be government protected in future bank failures.
This is why I keep a limited amount of cash in the bank. If you
Well, you're
can't,
good as
if
long
you
as it's
can't,
under 250,000.
what's that?
The FDIC insures under 250,000.
Per person or per bank? Because right now it sounds like per bank the way they're talking.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but you
Well,
don't have to
yeah.
worry about that unless you got more than $250,000 in the bank.
No, my question is that 250,000 per person or per the whole bank?
I don't know per person.
You think so?
You, yeah, you're insured up to 250.
Oh,
If
well,
it was
not
the
all.
bank, it would run out real quick. It might be one person take that up.
Exactly. That's why I keep a limited amount of money in the bank.
Yeah, well, I keep it because I'm broke. Um,
Well, I didn't say that, but I
but I
can't.
mean, this is the problem with this. This is what's so sad about it. I mean,
Why are they
what
uninsured
do you mean?
deposits to begin with?
What does it mean in future bank failures? Like, what do you mean? So we bailed out this SVB.
They're gonna be more. We're predicting more. We're counting on more, I should say.
Oh, I think I seen there. I think there's like possibly 20 to 60 or something. I don't remember which number. 20 to 60 banks now.
Well, you know what?
It's ridiculous.
I'm kind of okay with that. If you have an uninsured deposit, why should the government protect it?
Well, the problem, I guess, what you're not seeing is that what's happening is it's these medium and small time banks that are closing, and then people are moving. Right now, people are moving their money to the big banks because they know the government says they're too big to fail. So let's say you're a startup company and you invested money in a place and say you got $1 million. You throw it in this medium-sized bank or smaller bank, $1 million. Well, now this is all of a sudden scaring you, so you take all your money out of this little bank and you go throw it into a big bank that's too big to fail.
Sounds
Because you
smart
know
to
you're going to
me.
get. Well, yeah, sounds smart, except what's it doing? It's putting all the little banks out of business, so your money is controlled by two or three banks. All the money in the country is controlled by two or three banks. And what
Just
got us here?
just like my cell phone is controlled by 3 or 4 companies.
Well, that could be next. But what got us here?
Next, it's already happening. Name
What are
name
you talking
five.
about, dude?
Name 5 cell phone companies,
Verizon, AT&T.
and you're done.
Uh,
And you're done.
no,
Thanks.
no, no, no. Patriot Mobile. Yes, dude. Legit. They're
They ain't legit.
well, they're trying to be legit. I actually have one of my phones to them. Um, but my point being is that this is what happened when the big companies make all the money. That's the reason this happened because they all invested poorly. They took our money, just like the IRA guys, BlackRock, and all these other clowns.
Well, then they deserve to fail. If they're
Yes,
investing poorly,
that's the
your
point.
money should be with them.
But who loses? You do because you put your money in there.
Well, I don't lose because I'm in a big bank.
But that was, but that's the point. Is but because the big banks are too big to fail, and the government is, your tax dollars are going to save those big banks.
My tax dollars pay my salary. That's how I look at it.
Well, yeah, but
No, when I pay my taxes, I tell them where I want my tax dollars to go. I have them earmarked.
oh, I wish, I
I
wish.
know, right?
I suggested. I think
That'd
way
be
back when
awesome.
we
I
started
think we
like
talked
that.
about it before, yeah.
Yeah, that's something I would definitely do if we were allowed to pick even just a region, you know what I mean, or whatever you'd call it, category
Yeah,
of
yeah,
where
yeah.
we
Oh,
put our
yeah.
tax money. Pick 5 categories and the percentage you want for them. Then you'd know what the people wanted to spend their money on. And you know where Ukraine and foreign affairs would be on mine? Zero,
Nothing.
zero.
All my money would stay in the country.
Exactly, exactly. Matter of fact, I'd probably put more of it in local taxes than federal taxes. I'd rather have a military, big military home than one in the world. So, anyways, how did we get to taxes? What the heck did that have to do with taxes? Bank failures. You did that.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. Well. Speaking of failures, we're gonna go ahead and close this episode out. Thanks again, Nate. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for listening to our version of how the world turns. Thanks again. And until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.